The Whitworth Hall, with seating for over 1,000, is used for large gatherings and university ceremonials, such as the conferment of degrees. The degree ceremony opens with a procession led by 2 students carrying wands with lictors' badges. These badges were presented to the university in 1926 by Thomas Brown and Sons. The serpent is the crest of the Duke of Devonshire, the first president of Owens College. The rising sun is pure symbolism for growing enlightenment, leading to the Latin inscription Arduus ad solem, striving to the sun. An alternative northern translation might be, you don't get out for nout. The Latin inscription on the other badge is Honestas optima politia. Honesty is the best policy. The group following the leaders consists of representatives from the Committee of Convocation, teaching and administrative staff of the university, and heads of halls of residence. Convocation is the body of university graduates and current academic staff. A second group, led by student stewards carrying wands, follows with representatives from Court, the supreme governing body of the university, and Senate, the academic body responsible for exams, teaching and research. Also in this group are the academics who will present the graduands for their awards. Next in the procession comes a student bearing the mace, which is made of solid silver. The main body of the head is decorated in applied gold, with the arms of the university. Of the former Victoria University, Owens College Manchester, University College Liverpool, and Yorkshire College Leeds, and the City of Manchester. Busy bees, a feature of the crest of the Manchester City Arms, and the double rose, representing the Union of Lancaster and York, are also applied in gold. The serpent from the Duke of Devonshire's arms completes Mr. Leslie Durbin's design of the mace. The mace bearer leads the Vice-Chancellor, or one of the Pro-Vice-Chancellors, who is the presiding officer of the ceremony and who will present the degrees on behalf of the university. The procession is completed by the registrar, or his representative. All the students taking part in the procession are volunteers from the university student body. The ceremony closes with the Latin quotation, Salva sit universitas, nostra Mancuniensis, hoc precantis consugamus, which translates to, Long live our University of Manchester. So saying, let us stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, graduands, good afternoon. My name is Philip Gummett. I'm one of the Pro-Vice Chancellors. It's my pleasure to welcome you this afternoon to this degree ceremony, to present awards to graduates from the faculties of Science, Engineering and Medicine. And I apologise first for the slight delay in starting. Rather more people have arrived than we had expected, and it's taken a little while to get organised, so sorry about the slight delay. Can I say I'm especially pleased to see here families and friends of today's graduates. Being a student these days is not easy. It needs a lot of support, financial support, moral support, sometimes from parents, sometimes, especially in the case of the ever-growing number of more mature students, from partners and even from children who need to show understanding when their parents are occupied with their studies. So it's good to see you all here today to share in this special occasion. Let me first congratulate our graduates. We're here today to celebrate with you the outcome of your dedication and hard work to achieve the award which you will receive today. And it is hard work. People sometimes underestimate what's involved in being a student. But we know that without serious effort and sustained hard work, backed up by the skill and devotion of the staff who've taught or supervised you, very little can be achieved. So we congratulate you most warmly on your achievement. Let me say, for the information of our guests, a few words about the university with which our graduates become formally linked by today's ceremony. Manchester University, we could say, is a big business. It has a turnover of over £250 million. It's one of the largest employers in the city of Manchester, and it is in fact one of Britain's largest universities, with over 20,000 students on the campus, not counting those on continuing education courses, who add a further 70,000 enrolments, nor counting those in affiliated institutions. We have a strongly international student body, with students from every continent and from over 130 countries. And let me add a special welcome to all our guests who've travelled from overseas to be here today. We are a university that's approaching its 150th birthday, with many great achievements to its credit. We can go back, for example, to the work of Rutherford on atomic structures and splitting the atom in the early years of the century, or the work of Marie Stopes, who was a lecturer in botany here at around the same time. Much more recently, a mere 50 years ago, the world's first stored program computer, the true ancestor of the modern computer, was built here, and the university continues to be a major international centre of excellence in computer science. Today, there are all sorts of new developments going on. You can see, for example, at one end of our campus, the Biosciences Incubator, a substantial investment with support from the European Union and from private industry to create a facility for the launch of new biotechnology and biomedical products. The incubator is part of a development program for keeping us at the cutting edge of research in modern biological and medical sciences. At the other end of the campus, we happen to be opening formally today, in fact immediately after this ceremony, one of the strongest business schools in Europe. What we're doing is combining our existing Manchester Business School with parts of our Faculty of Economic and Social Studies and the School of Management of our sister institution, UMIST, to establish the Manchester Federal School of Business and Management. And we have the Governor of the Bank of England, Mr. Eddie George, coming this evening to open that new school. And to crown the achievement of the opening itself, we've also just heard that the school has won the largest ever grant given to social sciences in the UK to help cement that development. Right next to the Federal School, by the way, if you've come from the northern side of the campus, you will have seen work well underway on a joint project with the city and with our neighbour institutions to build a swimming pool for the Commonwealth Games, which are to be held in Manchester in 2002. And when those games are over, that swimming pool will be a very important boost to the facilities available to our students. Even in parts of the university where there may not appear to be very much going on, dramatic changes are taking place behind the scenes. Take our library, for example, which is the third largest university library in the country and actually the most heavily used of any British academic library, but which is now handling 700,000 external electronic transactions every year. That's over 2,000 a day. And that's an interesting measure of how times are changing, as the distinction between face-to-face and distributed or distance learning becomes blurred by remote electronic access to learning materials. We see ourselves as a global university, but our attention to global developments in education doesn't blind us to more local concerns. Within the City of Manchester, our students and staff are working with an increasing number of schools where there's very little tradition of pupils going into higher education. They're working in the schools trying to help light the spark that might raise the aspirations of those pupils, and then they're working with them to help them get good enough examination grades for the dream to become reality. And regionally, within the northwest of England, more generally, we're trying to use our international strength as a university to support regional social and economic development. We have for a long time coordinated various activities with neighbouring institutions, but now, with the establishment of the Northwest Development Agency, we are developing even more extensive links and closer links with neighbouring higher education institutions so that we can work effectively with the new institutions of regional government in support of economic and social development in this part of the country. I wanted to say all that just to give a flavour of the range of activities, traditions and concerns of the university of which today's graduands are members. But turning now to our graduands, may I remind you that graduation is by no means the end of your relationship with the university. All our graduates automatically become members of a university body called Convocation. This promotes fellowship among graduates and helps you, we hope, to keep in touch with the university. We're committed through Convocation and through our Development and Alumni Relations Office to try to ensure that you can stay in touch with the university throughout your subsequent careers. But our success in doing this depends upon the quality of our records. We now have up-to-date addresses in our database for over 110,000 graduates. If we have a current address, we can keep in touch. And so if I may ask one thing of you today, it is please to notify us of changes of addresses, which are often frequent at certain stages in careers. We'll use this information to keep you informed about developments in relation to the university and about services that we can offer you. Many of those services can be found already on our website, and you'll get reminders of them annually through our magazine, Manchester Graduate. That contains news about graduates, features about the university, information about what's going on in the city, and so on. It carries details of groups and events throughout the UK and overseas, and opportunities for keeping in touch with colleagues and friends. And we plan soon also to offer you a personal email address, which might help further for you to keep in touch with former colleagues, former students, staff, halls of residence, and so on. And don't forget either that you remain entitled, long after leaving here, to support from our Careers Advisory Service. And who knows, we might welcome some of you back for further postgraduate study, either a whole higher degree or perhaps some other form of continuing professional development, both of which are increasingly necessary and well recognised by the government's focus on lifelong learning within the knowledge economy. We may also, through this continuing contact, seek your support from time to time, not least in respect of future generations of students. It's quite clear that our best ambassadors are our alumni. It's particularly important for students from overseas who are thinking of coming to Manchester to be able to talk to somebody locally who's had a successful time here and who can give them realistic and practical advice. In addition, once you've become established in your career, you may also be willing to act as a mentor to someone who wishes to progress in your chosen career path. And as you become more successful, your former department may even seek your views on matters like curriculum development to ensure that we stay in touch with the needs of employers. So we hope you'll stay in touch, and I repeat, please make sure that we have your address and please alert us to changes. And watch out also for the 150th anniversary of the foundation of Owens College in the year 2001, when there'll be an especially broad calendar of events throughout the year. Higher education, we could say, is about developing analytical skills and the practical application of intelligence. You, today's graduands, have been doing this within a fascinating variety of disciplines and professions. You should be proud of your achievements and proud to be associated with the University of Manchester. I wish you well for what remains of today and for whatever follows hereafter. And now let's move on to the part of the proceedings that I expect you really came for. Thank you.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you, for the degree of Doctor of Science, Richard Bruce Parris.
Richard, many, many congratulations.
And for the degree of Doctor of Engineering, Rebecca Mary Poole.
Rebecca, many congratulations.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present you for the degree of Doctor of Clinical Psychology, Samantha Cartwright Hatton.
Samantha, congratulations.
Alan John Dowie.
Alan, congratulations.
Abigail Elizabeth James.
Abigail, congratulations.
Hasina Banu Lockhart.
Hasina, congratulations.
Mark John Sampson.
Mark, congratulations.
Maxine Lisa Tostevin.
Maxine, congratulations.
Mary Welford.
Mary, congratulations.
And for the degree of Doctor of Medicine, Govindajit Singh Banate.
Govindajit, congratulations.
Alec Bonington.
Alec, congratulations.
Carolyn Ann Chew Graham.
Carolyn, congratulations.
Sarah Jane Dalton.
Sarah, congratulations.
Abu Bakr M. El Badri.
Abu Bakr, congratulations.
Asad Rahim.
Asad, congratulations.
Wajdi Hadi Turkey.
Wajdi, congratulations.
Peter Ivor Wolfson.
Peter, congratulations.
And for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing, Abdus Salam Mohammed Al-Hindi.
Abdus Salam, congratulations.
David Asbridge.
David, congratulations.
Jane Louise Ashworth.
Jane, congratulations.
Amanda Louise Austin.
Amanda, congratulations.
Joanne Margaret Booth.
Joanne, congratulations.
Angela Ann Brown.
Angela, congratulations.
Raj Kumar Budhani.
Raj Kumar, congratulations.
Graham Craggs.
Graham, congratulations.
Anne Elizabeth Davies.
And congratulations.
Mansour Ali El Montasser.
Mansour, congratulations.
El Fatah Mohammed El Nifro.
Fatah, congratulations.
Shirley Jane Fern.
Shelley, congratulations.
Alan Robert Hounsell.
Alan, congratulations.
Sylvie Marie Jayasilan.
Selvi, congratulations.
Anthony Joseph Long.
Anthony, congratulations.
Karine Martin.
Karine, congratulations.
Catherine Louise Ruby Merry.
Catherine, congratulations.
Thank you.
Christopher Edward Gareth Moore.
Christopher, congratulations.
Irina Eke Oku.
Many congratulations.
Jacqueline Elizabeth Pearson.
Jacqueline, congratulations.
Coral June Ramsey.
Coral, congratulations.
Abir Adel Abdel Razak Saad.
Abir, congratulations.
Lynn Christine Tetlow.
Lynn, congratulations.
Thank you.
Martin Tickle.
Martin, congratulations.
Thank you.
Faraza Wasti.
Faraza, congratulations.
Suzanne Elaine Whittle.
Suzanne, congratulations.
Caroline Ruth Wilson.
Caroline, congratulations.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Science and Engineering, Aditola Bamidele Adeseda.
Aditola, congratulations.
Darius Kaveh Bagrad Barni.
Darius, congratulations.
Susan Ann Beryl.
Susan, congratulations.
Evangelia Buna.
Angelia, congratulations.
Jonathan Richard Brown.
Jonathan, congratulations.
Jeremy Charles Bullock.
Jeremy, congratulations.
Imogen Sue Burrows.
Imogen, congratulations.
Rachel Sarah Carling.
Rachel, congratulations.
Gordon Cole.
Gordon, congratulations.
Martin McLeod Cross.
Martin, congratulations.
Grigorios Dimitriadis.
Gregorios, congratulations.
Stuart Bradley Downhill.
Stuart, congratulations.
Norman George Evanson.
Norman, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Claire Fitzsimmons.
Claire, congratulations.
Gordon Graham.
Gordon, congratulations.
Bruce John Hamilton.
Bruce, congratulations.
James Robert Harris.
James, congratulations.
Jason Colin Hart.
Jason, congratulations.
Sarah Jane Dickinson Hayes.
Sarah, congratulations.
Marcus John Hill.
Marcus, congratulations.
Zainab Kazim.
Zainab, congratulations.
Catherine Elizabeth Kenworthy.
Catherine, congratulations.
Harvey Keshavazi.
Harvey's, congratulations.
Jean Lu.
Jan, congratulations.
Andrew Timothy Lowe.
Andrew, congratulations.
Mohsen Moazen.
Hossein, congratulations.
Claire Oldham.
Claire, congratulations.
Hamid Reza Saidi Poor.
Hamid, congratulations.
Christopher Michael Sykes.
Christopher, congratulations.
Thank you.
Andrew Shea Cheatin.
Andrew, congratulations.
Clinton Dwayne Thrower.
Clinton, congratulations.
Linda Ann Townsend.
Linda, congratulations.
Andrew James Walkden.
Andrew, congratulations.
Samantha Jane Watson.
Samantha, congratulations.
Louise Wilcock.
Louise, congratulations.
Jing Zhao.
And Zhao, congratulations.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Master of Philosophy in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing, Malcolm Christopher Armstrong.
Malcolm, congratulations.
Timothy John Bradshaw.
Timothy, congratulations.
Carol Diane Cooper.
Carol, congratulations.
Ruth Crowther.
Ruth, congratulations.
Elizabeth Jeanette Haslam.
Elizabeth, congratulations.
And for the degree of Master in Health Sciences, Sean Finn.
Sean, congratulations.
Lindsay Nelson.
Lindsay, congratulations.
Christine Linda Owens.
Christine, congratulations.
And for the degree of Master of Science in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing, with distinction, Anne Biera.
Anne, congratulations.
And for the degree of Master of Science in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing, Mohammed Ziad Al-Ani.
Mohammed, congratulations.
Yasser Al-Daka.
Yasser, congratulations.
Rebecca Louise Alcock.
Rebecca, congratulations.
Mary Howitt Anderson.
Mary, congratulations.
Elizabeth Jane Barrow.
Elizabeth, congratulations.
Erica Yin Wo Chow.
Erica, congratulations.
Karen Tracy Clancy.
And congratulations.
Heather Ann Crompton.
Heather, congratulations.
Michael Anthony Matthew Doyle.
Michael, congratulations.
Paula Ewers.
Paula, congratulations.
Marilyn Angela Fitzpatrick.
Marilyn, congratulations.
Faruzan Habibi.
Roseanne, congratulations.
Angela Marie Kelly.
Angela, congratulations.
Marion Malley.
Marion, congratulations.
Tariro Maswanise.
Tariro, congratulations.
Sarah Nyambura Ndegwa.
Sarah, congratulations.
Robert Hugh Owen.
Robert, congratulations.
Glyn Parker.
Many congratulations.
Michael James Pigram.
Michael, congratulations.
Sinead Preston.
Sinead, congratulations.
Helen Pusey.
Helen, congratulations.
Caroline Louise Swales.
Caroline, congratulations.
Judith Todd.
Judith, congratulations.
Paul Joseph Warburton.
Paul, congratulations.
Sally Amanda Watson.
Sally, congratulations.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Master of Philosophy in the Faculty of Science and Engineering, Warren Haslam.
Warren, congratulations.
Megan Elizabeth Morris.
Megan, congratulations.
Dimitra Skiada.
Dimitra, congratulations.
And for the degree of Master of Research in the Faculty of Science and Engineering with distinction, Tara Carvey.
Tara, congratulations.
And for the degree of Master of Research in the Faculty of Science and Engineering, Panagiotis Anagnostopoulos.
Panagiotis, congratulations.
Lisa Ann Corley.
Lisa, congratulations.
Rodri Hugh Davies.
Rodri, congratulations.
Hannah Frances Dutton.
Hannah, congratulations.
James Marsh.
James, congratulations.
Robin Allen McFarlane Stevenson.
Robin, congratulations.
Jonathan David Moore.
Jonathan, congratulations.
And for the degree of Master of Science in the Faculty of Science and Engineering, with distinction, Fionnuala Ann Costello.
Fionnuala, congratulations.
Natasha Marguerite Hadfield.
Natasha, congratulations.
Christopher Allen Hills.
Christopher, congratulations.
And for the degree of Master of Science in the Faculty of Science and Engineering, Maria Andreu.
Maria, congratulations.
Dia Askanda.
Dia, congratulations.
Carolyn Jane Beeden.
Carolyn, congratulations.
Ashwini Kumar Bihari.
Ashwini, congratulations.
Michael George Buckley.
Michael, congratulations.
Juliet Gale Burns.
Juliet, congratulations.
Sebastian Christophe Cabunols.
Sebastian, congratulations.
Craig Norbert Christman.
Craig, congratulations.
Nicholas Clark.
Nicholas, congratulations.
Cheers. Laura Cox.
Laura, congratulations.
Andrew Michael Crowley.
Andrew, congratulations.
Sylvain Dobrine.
Sylvain, congratulations.
Catherine Helen Dow.
Catherine, congratulations.
Arcana Desai.
Arcana, congratulations.
Deborah Ann Earl.
Deborah, congratulations.
Matthew Ian Elliott.
Matthew, congratulations.
Freya Ellen G.
Freya, congratulations.
Matthew Paul Goodwin.
Matthew, congratulations.
William Michael Gold.
William, congratulations.
William James Andrew Gray.
William, congratulations.
Hanlap Ha.
Han, congratulations.
Matthew David Hooper.
Matthew, congratulations.
Graham Nicholas Jefferson.
Graham, congratulations.
Magdalene Kriitsi.
Magdalena, congratulations.
Pauline Po Ling Lo.
Pauline, congratulations.
Pikshan Man.
Pikshan, congratulations.
Jacqueline McKenna.
Jacqueline, congratulations.
Hemant Natvalal Mistry.
Hemant, congratulations.
Martin Francis Morledge.
Martin, congratulations.
Stephen Robert Murphy.
Stephen, congratulations.
David Edward Owen.
David, congratulations.
Oslam Osgan.
Oslam, congratulations.
Nicky John Player.
Nicky, congratulations.
Nasrin Rabah Sadat.
Nasrin, congratulations.
Ekaterini Raiku.
Katerini, congratulations.
Frank Redden.
Frank, congratulations.
Leslie Robertson.
Leslie, congratulations.
Shalendra Singh.
Shalendra, congratulations.
Vena Skolj.
Vedna, congratulations.
Tanya Wendy Snell.
Tanya, congratulations.
Robert Arthur Sukoki.
Robert, congratulations.
Oinda Paul Simon.
Mohinda, congratulations.
Andrew Ronald Tester.
Andrew, congratulations.
Got your hand there.
Pi Kwang Sai.
Piquang, congratulations.
Konstantinos Vassiliadis.
Konstantinos, congratulations.
Kyriaki Vlaopoulou.
Kyriaki, congratulations.
Rachel Walton.
Rachel, congratulations.
Anne Yu.
Anne, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Science and Engineering, with honours in Chemistry, Andrew Liam Robert.
Andrew, congratulations.
David John Jackson.
David, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science with honours in Pathology, Bhavyang Akiafra.
Again, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Science and Engineering in Pharmacy, Faisal Kalim Choudhury.
Faisal, congratulations.
Gurman D. Singh.
Gurman, congratulations.
Reema Singh.
Reema, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with honours in Electronic and Electrical Engineering, Julian Moore.
Julian, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with honours in Engineering with Business, James Thomas Wright.
James, congratulations.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing, with honours in Midwifery Practice, Hilary Jane Jackson.
Hilary, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing, with honours in Nursing Studies, Joanna Berry.
Joanna, congratulations.
Patricia Mary Dolan.
Tricia, congratulations.
Gayatri Nambiar.
Gayatri, congratulations.
Margaret Russell.
Margaret, congratulations.
Elaine Ann West.
Elaine, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing with honours in nursing practice, Deborah Atkinson.
Deborah, congratulations.
Paula Elizabeth O'Gara.
Paula, congratulations.
Laurie Helen Stanley.
Laurie, congratulations.
And Yvonne McVeigh.
Yvonne, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing with honours in nursing practice, Community Specialist Practitioner, District Nursing, Susan Hayes.
Susan, congratulations.
Yvonne Ann Boland.
Yvonne, congratulations.
Anne Mason.
Anne, congratulations.
Jane Houston.
Jane, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing, in nursing practice, Community Specialist Practitioner, District Nursing, Sarah Catherine Bradley.
Sarah, congratulations.
Anne Margaret Twist.
Anne, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing with honours in nursing practice, Community Specialist Practitioner, Health Visiting, Frances Ekarnam Branton.
Frances, congratulations.
Rochelle Jane Buckley.
Michelle, congratulations.
Alison Marie Murdoch.
Alison, congratulations.
Faye Monica Beresford.
Faye, congratulations.
Susan Collis.
Susan, congratulations.
Anne Linda Drake.
Anne, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing, in nursing practice, Community Specialist Practitioner, Health Visiting, Neil Anthony Burns.
Neil, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing, with honours in nursing practice, Community Specialist Practitioner, Practice Nursing, Eileen Mary Lister.
Eileen, congratulations.
Jacqueline Parks.
Jacqueline, congratulations.
Victoria Roberts.
Victoria, congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Nursing, in nursing practice, Community Specialist Practitioner, Practice Nursing, Nicola Jane Johnson.
Nicola, congratulations.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Dental Surgery, Mai Ying Choi.
Mai Ying, congratulations.
Stuart Arthur Samuel Wright.
Stuart, congratulations.
And for the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Ross Alistair McLean.
Ross, congratulations.
Michael Menashe Rubin.
Michael, congratulations.
Simon Matthew Dominic Van Pelt.
Simon, congratulations.
Clive Gerard van der Velde.
Clive, congratulations.
Natasha Victoria Walford.
Natasha, congratulations.
And Kwok Chung Won.
Kwok, congratulations.
Can I ask the new graduates in Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, and Bachelor of Dental Surgery to stand, please? As you go into the medical or dental profession for the first time and become registered with the General Medical or General Dental Councils, you are bound by a code of ethics. I ask you, therefore, to affirm an oath which is for the University of Manchester. I will read the oath and at the end ask you all to show your assent to these principles by saying, "I so affirm." I affirm that I will make the care of my patients my first concern. I will treat every patient politely and considerately. I will respect patients' dignity and privacy. I will listen to patients and respect their views. I will give patients information in a way that they can understand. I will respect the rights of patients to be fully involved in decisions about their care. I will keep my professional knowledge and skills up to date. I will recognize the limits of my professional competence. I will be honest and trustworthy. I will respect and protect confidential information. I will make sure my personal beliefs do not prejudice my patients' care. I will act quickly to protect my patients from risk if I have good reason to believe that I or a colleague may not be fit to practice. I will avoid abuse of my position as a doctor or as a dentist. I will work with colleagues in the ways that best serve patients' interests. In all these matters, I will never discriminate unfairly against my patients or colleagues. I will always be prepared to justify my actions to them. Please affirm, "I so affirm." Will you repeat, "I so affirm"?
Salva sit Universitas Nostra Mancuniensis, hoc precantes consugamos.